Kevin Durant has played with a lot of great players. Not many NBA players have had the opportunity to play with 3 MVP caliber players while simultaneously being an MVP themselves and playing with all of them in their primes. And while all these players are great, some are a little better than others. So let's rank all of these from least best to best. Now before we start this ranking, I have 2 quick rules. 1, I'm not counting near all-star players like say Andre Iguodala, who played with KD when he was way past his prime in Golden State. Only players who have made an all-star team while playing alongside Kevin Durant, or players who are most recently an all-star. The second rule is how I'm going to be ranking these players. This is an in a vacuum solo prime talent ranking, not necessarily a chemistry ranking. It's a little too early to do any type of chemistry speculation with the Nets players anyway. And I already technically did a chemistry ranking in my LeBron vs KD All-Stars video, which you can find in the description below. So let's not waste any time and rank KD's All-Stars from least best to best. Coming in 6th place, we have Draymond Green. In a vacuum, Draymond is a really good player, but compared to the other All-Stars on this list, he doesn't have a good case for why he should be any higher. You could even argue that Draymond is more of a system All-Star rather than a walking All-Star. As in, I'm not 100% sure Draymond would be seen as an All-Star if you throw him into any random lottery team. More so that he was a perfect defensive anchor for a pass-first Warriors team. Ranking in 5th place, we have Klay Thompson. Like Draymond, Klay in a vacuum is an extremely great player. Unlike Draymond, I can see Klay as a walking all-star easily. Now Klay is ranked so low since we've never seen him lead a team for a full season as the team's best player. It's a little hard to say how good Klay would actually be as a Batman, but for sure he's a really great Robin. I'm not saying he can't be a great Batman, but he's never really been put up to that type of test either. Landing in 4th place, we have Kyrie Irving. The competition is just so tough going forward as everyone after Kyrie is a regular season MVP. What puts Kyrie above Klay and Draymond is that Kyrie proved he can lead a team to the playoffs as a team's best player, as he proved this during his time in Boston. And while Klay and Draymond are better defenders than Kyrie, Kyrie is a far more explosive scorer, a way better ball handler, and is more clutch. Coming in 3rd place, we have Russell Westbrook, and this is a super close call between Russell and James Harden. Russell is definitely more athletic and a better rebounder. If this was a chemistry ranking and a resume ranking, you could put Russell ahead of James. For chemistry reasons, he played with KD longer than James, at least for now, and we still don't know how James will fully mesh with the Nets as of this upload. Also, to make this debate easy, when James and Russell played alongside each other in Houston, it was clear that James was the head of that team. And while Russell and James did play together early in OKC, James was way too early in his career and not in his prime during that time. Speaking of James Harden, in 2nd place we have the Beard. James Harden is an 8-time All-Star, MVP, 3-time scoring champ, and averaged 36 points per game in his highest scoring season. Harden proved that as your best player, he can take you to the Western Conference Finals. And as I explained earlier, when he and Russell played in Houston in their primes, it was clearly James's team. In 1st place, hopefully to no one's surprise, we have Steph Curry. Curry has the most rings, most regular season MVPs, and most unanimous MVPs on this list. In his best scoring season, he put up over 30 points per game and is also a steals champion. Curry has the most range and is one of the main reasons why the Warriors were considered a dynasty. So these are Kevin Durant's All-Stars from worst to best or least best to best. Let me know what you think of this ranking, and within time this ranking could change depending how these players pan out or if KD plays with more All-Stars, but only time will tell. Don't forget to dunk on that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.